Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brenna. I am Brenna M Co. This week we are preparing for one of the biggest fall markets that we have, and that is the Fargo Big One. Now, I have been doing this one I think for 4 years if I remember correctly, but this one is always one of my biggest ones in the fall, and so there is a lot of prep that has to go into it. Today is October 14th. It is Tuesday, and these past 2 days I have been doing some prep here and there. On Sunday I did a ton of heat pressing, and so I got done the purple You Are Meant to Be Here hoodies as well as the Just a Little Anxious crew necks, and then I started on prepping things to make lip balm holders as well as keychain wristlets. And this morning I also did just some prep for the lip balm holders, and so now they are at their final stage and we just need to do a top stitch around them, and so we will eventually have all of these done. But I have a workshop tonight with my small business era members, and so that's when I'm gonna do those. I just got in a ton of apparel that I need to restock for this weekend, and so the embroidery machine is going to be doing double time these next couple days. But I wanted to show you guys this. I got a new backdrop for my indoor markets. I decided to do my own backdrop because typically I do rent them from the event organizers, and honestly I am so sick of having blue or black curtains, and I feel like it just does not go well with the aesthetic of my business and my booth. And so I decided to buy my own backdrop, and I actually had sheer pink ones for my spring market, and I liked them, but I wasn't like obsessed with them. I didn't really like how they were so sheer, and that is my fault because I did buy sheer curtains. And so I knew that at least for the 2 indoors that I have for this fall, I wanted to get new backdrop, and so I just ended up getting this pink one. I'll have it linked in the description for you guys, as well as the backdrop holder that I use as well. And so I got those in, and today I am also waiting on some new bags. Obviously you can see that I sell keychains and lip balm holders. I sell car air fresheners as well if you are new here, and so I do sell smaller items than just my big apparel items. And I have like a smaller bag, but it's not ideal for lip balm holders or keychains because sometimes some people will just get one of those, and I'm the type of person that likes to have a 2-handled bag, but I didn't want to keep on wasting my now medium-sized bags for those, and so I ended up going on Amazon and just purchasing some white paper bags. I do get my pink ones that I use from Uline, but this was kind of in a time crunch because I wasn't really thinking about it, and so I ordered white ones from Amazon. They should be coming today, and then I have some smaller logo stickers that I can put on those white ones, and so I might be working on those a little bit later. But for now, this is the game plan. Today I'm going to start on quilting makeup bags. I need to restock those very, very badly, and then we also need to get going on embroidering apparel. So those are my 2 main focuses for today. I really only have 2 more days, including today, to do market prep for this weekend because I do set up on Thursday. I still could do some prep on Thursday, but if I'm being honest, setting up the booth is going to take a majority of my time during that day, and so we may or may not be working long hours these next 2 days. I'm gonna get started on getting apparel embroidered and then getting to cutting out fabric and quilting the fabric for makeup bags. Okay, so it's been like 6 hours since I talked to you guys last, so it's 6 o'clock right now. And in an hour I have my member meeting, but I wanted to show you kind of like progress and update of what I have gotten done today so far. So far I have quilted all of the small makeup bags and I'm just starting on the large right now. And then I have gone through all of these crew necks. I think I have about maybe 8-ish left of the overstimulated. I do have a few left of the always tired ones, but the strain was just giving me the hardest time, and so I was like, we're gonna pivot and just start going on something else. I still need to get done an overstimulated brown tee, and then some of the pretty girls have anxiety 2 tees. I maybe have about 7, 8 of those, I want to say. But if you saw my last studio vlog, you know that I ordered some more UV DTF transfers. My glassware that is going to be a part of my throwback launch. By the time this video comes out though, my launch would have already been live. So I figured I would unbox my transfers with you guys. Here's what they look like, and they look great. I'm so excited to eventually do these glasses. Hopefully it goes on a lot easier than my last stuff did, but I'll keep you up to date on that. Next order of business, I got in my little white bags, and I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of guessed on the size if they would be fine. I'm assuming they're going to be. Oh yes, yeah, they are small and cute. I love them. These will be perfect for lip balm holders and keychain sales. They're roughly a little bit bigger than the size of my hand, and I think the stickers that I have will work for them. They might be like a little bit too big. I'm not positive. But during my member meeting, what I plan to work on is the lip balm holders. Just kind of doing the last stitch around those, and then I also plan to do the bags. I think that's what's going to be kind of worth my time. But leading up to it, I'm going to get some dinner, take a little bit of a break, maybe get some more embroidering done and sewing done before the meeting officially starts. But yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far today. Sewing does take up a ton of time, and so I'm trying to get through these makeup bags as fast as possible. It's just the quilting part takes absolutely forever because my machine is not the absolute fastest, but she does the job, and so we love her. I think in total I'm doing 5 large bags and maybe 6 small. I didn't really count the small out, and so that's kind of really what I'm just hoping to get done this week. I mean, if I'm able to get more done, that is amazing, but I do have some more sewing to do later this week too. That is the update for now. I'm gonna go get some dinner, and then we have our member meeting, but the next time I talk to you guys will probably be later tonight, and I'll let you know what else we ended up getting done. Hi guys, good morning, happy Wednesday. I know I said I was going to talk to you guys last night after I got like more things done and after the meeting, but I worked until about like roughly 12:30 a.m. and I was beat. I really did not feel like talking, so I just went to bed. But this morning I'm already feeling frustrated because I go to turn on my embroidery machine and it turns on, whatever, I hoop up the shirts. I only have 2 of them left, and I click start and it's going, and I'm like, why is it going gray? It should not be gray, it should be the pink. And so I'm like, oh, did it like switch back? Like, that's so weird. Usually it stays on whatever like needles you chose last time, no matter if you turn it off or not. And so I was like, weird. So then I clicked to go to needle 8, which is where the pink is, and it like stayed. And it's on needle 10, and I'm like, what is going on? So I was like, okay, let me try like going between needles. So then I click 5 and it goes to 4. I am very confused, and so I was like, maybe it's just like a glitch this morning. I don't know. So I turned it off and I unplugged it, waited a bit, ate my breakfast, plugged it back in, turned it back on, and like it started on 5 like it usually does. And then on the panel it also said 5, that it was on needle 5, and I was like, oh, maybe it's working now, because I didn't notice it before if it was doing that or not. And so I just click start and it goes back to needle 10 where gray is, and I'm like, what is going on? So I turned it off, I unplugged it, I emailed Racoma, we'll see if they get back to me. It's fine because I have 2 of them left, whatever. It just sucks because I got another shipment in of apparel. I mean, it's smaller, but it's one of my most popular ones, which is the brown overstimulated tees. So that kind of would have been nice to get done. I don't know if this may be the trick or something like that, but I could try changing the design. Like, obviously I don't have to start embroidering on that one, but I could change the design and see if that works. I don't know. I'll try it later. We'll see what happens. Last night when I started on the Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 tees, I thought I clicked the green needle, and in reality I clicked the purple. So we now have a pink and purple one. I think it's kind of cute, but this will be part of the mystery tees. I just thought I'd show you guys that because I still do make mistakes like that all the time. And this is something that would be part of the mystery tees. It's just something that has the wrong color combo, but it's perfectly fine. Okay, moving on to what I finished last night. As I told you, almost got done on the Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 tees. I did get done these bags with the stickers, and I ran out of the stickers and I have 2 bags left. So we almost had 100 stickers. I don't remember how many came in this. I want to say 100. Maybe I used 2 for something, but I think they turned out really good and they are the perfect size. So I got those done. I then got done I then got done all of the lip balm holders. I didn't do this during the meeting last night. I did the bags instead, and I also did something else. I can't remember right now. But afterwards I did the lip balm holders, and so I have all of those done. So these are keychains, and then these are all lip balm holders. So I got those done, and then I started on makeup bags, doing the zippers on those, and I got 3 of those done. So those are at this stage, but I still need to do the rest of them today. So my to-do list for today that I would like to get done is I would like to get done the makeup bags, and then I also need to tag this apparel and at least print off all of the barcodes for them, so then maybe while I'm setting up I could just tag them there, which is not a big deal, honestly. And then I would like to also pack my trailer. I mean, if I have to wait until tomorrow, that's fine, because it is kind of like raining out a bit, but my trailer is backed all the way up to the garage, so I'd only get maybe a little bit wet. That's not like a super main priority because I can do that tomorrow before heading off to the Fargo Dome for setup. So yeah, for now, our task: makeup bags, labeling the tees, and at least printing off the barcodes for them. And hopefully somewhere in between that we're able to get her working, so then we can at least finish off the 2 Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 tees and the overstimulated brown tees. It's much later in the day. It's currently 7 p.m. Pretty much all day I've just been sewing the makeup bags as well as working on embroidering because I decided that I was just going to use the one needle that it was staying on. So I did the rest of the overstimulated tees, and then I went to go move on to the Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 tees, the ones that I had left, and I was just going to put the thread in the needles that it was going to, and I clicked needle 8, which is the one I was on, and it went to it. And I was like, what is going on? So then I kept clicking different needles and it was moving and it was working. I don't know what I did. I really didn't do anything. I just like took this face off and the metal off and then put it back on, but it was still doing the same thing when I did that. And so I just turned it off and left it for like an hour and then tried it again. But it worked. So all of the apparel ended up getting embroidered, including the Always Tired crew necks, the ones that we have left. And yeah, that was pretty much my day. I kid you not. I spent 7 hours doing that today. But right now I'm about to head on out to Cole's broomball game. If you don't know what broomball is, it's a sport that you run on ice, like a hockey rink ice. And it's a lot of fun. I used to play it last winter, but I can't this winter. So I'm going to go and watch his game, and while I'm there, I'm going to bring the makeup bags with me, and I'm going to flip them inside out, and then I also am bringing a bag full of pins so then I can pin them, so then when I come back, I'm able to sew those, flip them again, sew them again, and then they should be done and ready to go for tomorrow. Just in case if I get all of those done while he's playing, I am bringing some yarn because I need to work on some sunflowers and roses, and crocheting is pretty much the only other thing I can work on that's work related and actually like portable to do while I'm there. I'm the type of person that if I can do something work wise, I would love to, because that would take a lot off my plate. The plan is after this, when I get home, I'm going to finish up the makeup bags, and then I'm actually going to get to tagging all of those. Just at least doing the inside tag. We'll see if I end up like at least printing the barcodes. I need to verify like all of the sizes that I got, and so I would just need to organize them. I am gonna get home like probably a little bit later, like around 10 p.m. but I plan to at least work for a few hours, so. Alrighty, So I pretty much got everything done on my to-do list that I wanted to besides 3 things. But honestly, I just plan on doing the barcodes tonight when I get back and then actually putting the tags on tomorrow morning. And then I had make sunflowers and make mini pouches on there too, and I could also do that tonight. They weren't like a necessity that needed to be done, but a possibility. I'm gonna end this video here because I am heading out to start setup, and so I'm gonna start the market vlog. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!